And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with the Game Boy Geek.
Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. One of my favorite party games is a game called Snake Oil. And it's a really fun game where one person's a customer, like a lifeguard, and everyone else has these cards they're trying to sell and pitch something to that player. Now it's one of my favorites and it's been out for a while, but now we come out with a standalone / expansion game called Party Potion. So it's Snake Oil Party Potion. And the difference here is really that this one, my base game says it plays 4 to 9 players. This plays 3 to 6. But this is geared towards sort of like a beginner version of it. So there's like half the cards and the age is 8 and up. It's for younger kids but can still be played with adults. It's a good starter pack if you're not sure if Snake Oil is for you. Let's take a look. I'll show you the cards, we'll play around, and I'll see you on the other side. At the beginning of a round, somebody will be a customer, and that customer will be a specific type of person. Now, they might be a lifeguard, or a president, or a snowman, or a doctor, and these are double-sided cards. So on the other side, you might be a mad scientist, or a high school student, or a magician. But let's just say in this case, the customer was a lifeguard. So this person takes a life card, puts it in front of them. Everybody else has 6 cards. Now these 6 cards will have random different things on them. For example, their card set might look like this. So we have boy, bait, noodle, spray, snot, and mosquito. Now they'll be holding these cards in their hands secretly, and from these 6 cards, they're trying to come up with an invention to sell to a lifeguard. And somewhere through this, they've got to come up, take 2 of these and make an invention. So then as soon as somebody's ready, they can do a sales pitch and they try to sell it to them. So I have these 2 cards and I say, well, Mrs. Lifeguard, since you are a female, because the customer happens to be a female this round, I say, well, we all know that being a lifeguard is really tough and it's a long day's job and it's hot and sweaty and it's very tiring. Now, we also know that on the during the weekends it's great, you get to see a lot of action, but during the week it's very boring. So what I have for you is I have this thing called boy bait. And what this does is you put this out right by your station, and gosh, it just automatically, all these boys with buff muscles and swimming trunks come walking by, and they just hover around your spot, and you get to get a great view. Even though there's nothing good going on that day, you get some boy bait. And then the next player, everyone laughs, and then the next player comes up and goes, oh, no. You know what? That boy bait thing doesn't work because we know what types of people wear those Speedos. They're usually the ones that you don't want to see wearing the Speedos. So in this case, to help protect your eyes and help make you not vomit, and when you see these people with all these swimsuits that shouldn't be wearing them, I have for you a ghost robe. And what happens is when those people that are wearing those tighty-whitey little Italian Speedos come by and they shouldn't be wearing them, a ghost is going to go float up and put a robe right around them so that you're not having to stare at them and make yourself sick. And then everyone laughs, and then the next person goes, huh, okay. Actually, we do know that that being a lifeguard is very strenuous. You're swimming a lot, you're running back and forth from the sand. It's a lot of work. It's very strenuous and tired. At the end of the day, you're just really tired. So what I have for you is a massage trophy. And this hangs out by your station there. And at the end of the day, you're going to get massages from all the people that are in the contest. And the best one that gets it is going to get a massage trophy. So at the end of the round, the lifeguard says, huh, okay, I've got a massage trophy, I have a ghost robe, and I have boy bait. Tough one. And being the female that really is boy crazy, she says, I like boy bait. So whoever gave this sales pitch gets to keep this lifeguard card to show how many rounds they won. Then everybody will draw up 2 more extra cards, so they always have 6, and it will go clockwise, and the next person will be the next person. And let's say the next person is going to be a doctor. And that's pretty much it. You continue to play this until everyone has been the customer once. Whoever has the most cards that have won is the winner. If it's a tie, you do 1 more round with just them going. And essentially that is how you play Snake Oil Party Potion. Okay, so as I mentioned in my intro, I love the snake oil base game. And how does this fit into that? So for me, it's going to be used as sort of like a little mini expansion. Now the cards are different, so I can't just mix them in with my base set, but I can play with this on its own as well. Now it has less than half the cards as my base set, so it's going to be like a smaller, it's going to be less variability, replayability. But the thing is if you watch like my snake oil review and you're not sure how it will go over, if you like it, if it will do well, Snake Oil Party Potion is a good entry-level way to get into it because it's half the price as the base game. I think it's less than $10 on our sponsor. It's like $8 on Cool Stuff. And it will give you a good amount of games to see if you like it. And if you really like it, maybe this is still enough for you. But if you're starting to get the same cards over and over, then you can buy the bigger game and play it that way. So anyway, it's a good beginner set for Snake Oil, which is a game I absolutely love. If you have creative people, this is one of the best party games that I own. It has fallen flat a few times with people that aren't creative and don't want to feel like they're on the spot and don't want to have to like sell something while everyone's looking at them. I have had people that have problems with that. A lot of times they have just as much fun actually stepping out and watching the game and laughing than they do playing it or just being the customer every time. But be wary. Creative people, excellent. Not creative people, they may shy away from this. But it can't, with the right group, this game's amazing. This is a good entry-level way to get in, really cheap, to see if it works with your group. Party Potion, and with younger kids, because it's like, you know, it's geared down to ages 8 and plus. So this is a Party Potion, the Snake Oil Party Potion.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool Stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.